Hello, everybody. It's James here. Today, I'm talking to Imdad, who a couple of weeks ago put an article on LinkedIn about his opinion on the things that companies should be doing to support their employees during the lockdown. And I thought you would be interested in hearing all about it. So, Imdad, please tell us a little bit about yourself, first of all.
Well, first of all, James, I'd like to thank you for having me. It's really great to be with you. This is Imdad from Bangladesh. I have been working as a corporate trainer and consultant and currently serving at the company as a corporate trainer and consultant.
Okay, and so you wrote an article expressing your view. So tell us a little bit about the article that you wrote about companies during lockdown.
Well, actually, I have been seeing that lately there are a lot of companies out there who see that who are not treating well to their people. Okay, so that's why I thought that I should come up with some of my thoughts because I think that the companies who are doing currently right now, if they are not supporting well, so they're making a huge mistake. So that's why I just try to come up with my thoughts to put it together in an article on LinkedIn. Thanks that you read it and you liked it and reached out. Thank you very much.
Okay, so why do you think it's important then that companies take care of their staff during the lockdown?
Well, let me put it in this way. You see, the tough time shows our true color. You know what famous billionaire Mark Cuban says? He says how companies treat their people during this pandemic could define their brands for decades. So you see how important that is. So the companies, if you really think that you take care of your people, take care of them now. If you really think you you care for your brand, I have to say that this is a time to actually show care. And I'd like to add up one thing as well. That is, you see that there are a lot of companies out there who used to hire TV star, movie star, or sports star to do their branding. That's completely fine. But you know what I think? I completely think that it's not the TV star, it's not the movie star, it's not the sports star who are your best brand ambassador. It's your employee who are your best brand ambassador. So yeah, that's why the companies need to be, taking good care of their people.
Okay, absolutely. I fully agree with you about employees being brand ambassadors. So can you give me a couple of examples of things that you really feel companies should do?
Well, for sure. Like I can give you some real examples. Like over here in Bangladesh, you see there is a giant group called Runner Group. Okay, so what they're doing in this pandemic, their whole almost their operations is shut down, but they didn't fire a single staff of their company, and they didn't keep the salary remaining. Like they put out gave them all the salary to all the people. And I know that this is not possible for all the people or for all the companies. Completely agree. But I'd like to give another example of one of my clients that I'm currently serving as a consultant. So that company is their business for the last 3 months is totally shut. They're not making a single dollar in cash flow or single money in
But
what they have been doing, they have been providing 75% of salary throughout the last couple of months of their employee. And from the current month, from the current month, they're facing a little cash crisis. So they're providing 50%. And in addition to what they're doing, they're making sure that they are also applying for government support. They're applying for loans, and so that they can actually support their people and support their company. And I would like to also mention some of the big names, like some of the big CEOs across the globe who have sacrificed their salary for supporting their company and supporting their people. You might be seeing that there are a lot of CEOs out there in retail industry, in airplane industry, and a lot of the industry like that. I can name a few, like from Jeremy from actually Sky Airlines and Oscar from United Airlines. They have sacrificed their 100% salary to support the company.
Yeah, so these are the guys that are going to come out of the lockdown with their reputation intact. So what damage do you think that companies who are not doing this kind of thing, what damage are they doing to themselves, do you believe?
Well, let me put it in this way. Like, let's categorize all the companies, who are not supporting their people into two ways. Number one, the company who doesn't have the capability to support their people, and they're not doing so, and the ones who have the capability to support their people and not doing so. Now, the ones who are not being able to support their people know it, because they're the people who are working in the industry. So they know it. I think they will be empathetic, and the company owners or the employers or the entrepreneurs should be empathetic to them as well. But the people or the companies who are not taking care of their people, even after having the right financial support or funding to do it, they're in serious danger. Let me tell you.
Right.
As soon as this pandemic is over, you know what is going to happen? They're going to lose their top and loyal talents from their company.
Yeah.
Because the top and loyal talents are going to leave them as soon as this pandemic is over. And you know what will happen? That when they start hiring back, they are going to face one important question from every potential candidate that they interview. What is that? That is how your company deals the pandemic, or how your company handles the crisis. If they cannot come up with any legit answer, guess what? They're not going to join, because they could not prove their crisis management strategy, which is very much important. Right? So I think the employees or the current employees who are facing problem, they will be, you know, more concerned about the crisis management of a strategy of a company which they're going to join. So I think they're in danger, man.
Yeah, so that's a really good question, isn't it? So what did you as a company do to survive the pandemic? So what advice would you give to companies in this situation where they're, do I lay off staff? Do I improve my reputation? What do we do? What would you say to them as a single piece of advice to help companies during the lockdown?
Well, I would like to request all the companies who have the ability, but they are not supporting the people, to tell them, guys, if you really think that you care for your people, show it now. No, when the time is good, everyone can say people first, we love our people, we take care for people. Where is that? If you really love them, show it now. They're in crisis. And the beauty, and the most important thing that I want to mention, that is, you know, this COVID-19 is not the first time we're facing. We have faced a lot of pandemic like that. We have faced Ebola, we have faced SARS, we have faced swine flu, and we have successfully come out of all of this. And I believe the world is in a way better position. We are way smarter. Our healthcare professionals are working. Our government are concerned. Everybody is being stay at home. So they're trying to do their best. So we're going to come up of this very soon, inshallah. But if the companies, they don't, you know, take care of their people right now, so they're going to make a lot of big mistake by not taking care of them. So that's why I would like to tell them.
That's an excellent message. Take care of your people. So finally, what are you doing as an entrepreneur to help those businesses that you come across that need a little bit of support during the lockdown?
Yeah, for sure. Like currently, what I'm doing to support my clients, you know, to actually help them, you know, adapt the current situation. And I'm also trying to help them to actually revise their strategy, revise their business process that they have been trying to do for long. Okay, maybe they were busy, but they couldn't do it. At the same time, I'm trying to help my clients to go ahead and have a look into the new industry, that is quite relevant to them. Okay, so this is how I'm actually trying to support my clients. And lastly, what I'm trying to do is to create a good bonding with the clients of their employees and their customers. Because you see, this is the time we have a lot of time in hand, especially the businesses are shut down. They have a lot of time in hand. So what they can do, they can build some good relationship with their employees. They can build some good relationship with their customers. They can ask them that, okay, fine, what can I do to make your life better? What can I do to serve you better that can actually help you in this crisis and after the crisis as well? So I'm making sure that the companies are doing it, and I'm optimistic that they will thrive together as soon as the pandemic is over.
Excellent. It's great to see other people helping, because I'm doing a similar thing, but really for employees, in that I'm helping them think about what they want to get post-COVID. So you know, helping people set goals while they're sat at home and they don't really know what to do. Oh my God, they have no routine and structure. But then also, a lot of people may not want to go back to what they're doing afterwards. So helping them with kind of goals, targets, things that they can do to give themselves a better life. So sounds interesting. So excellent. So that's fantastic, and it's been really interesting to speak to you. And I think the people that view this are going to find it really useful. And do you have a website you can contact you through? Or is it just through LinkedIn?
Everybody can reach out to me on LinkedIn, and also I have a website. So they can browse www.richinsightglobal.com, or they can simply come ahead and meet me on LinkedIn. It's MD Imdadul Islam, and I'm both available on LinkedIn and Facebook as well.
Awesome, fantastic. So thanks for taking the time to speak to me today, Imdad, and I hope people listen to what you've got to say. I think it's really beneficial for people. So thanks for talking to me. Have a great
Absolutely,
rest of the
man.
day. Thanks a
Thanks,
lot.
James, for having me.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye-bye.